Hello. So, for my internship, I'll be working with my sister in law, Nia, who lives in Oregon. So, we'll be working remotely with each other. So, to start off, I was just do a quick, introduction, saying thank you for being a part of this program and thank you for filling out both the PARQ and informed consent. And after that, we'll briefly go through the PARQ and informed consent. Her PARQ, everything looks good. She checked off no, so there's no concerns there. Her informed consent, obviously, she consented to doing this program. And there were also additional questions. For example, you know, her weight, if she worked with a trainer before, and what her goals are. And obviously, this doesn't give me the whole picture. So, this interview is really to understand her mindset and what she really wants to get out of this program. So, looking at her informed consent, she wants to strengthen her core, improve her cardiorespiratory fitness, improve stability, and improve flexibility. So, those are four things, and it's actually quite a lot. So going forward, I would have her elaborate more on how she wants to go about, you know, accomplishing these goals. Like, for example, how does she want to strengthen her core? Is it more of like does she want her core to, be strong in certain positions, be more geared to certain sports or anything outside of that? How does she want to improve her cardiorespiratory fitness? Is she looking for improvements in running, biking, swimming, anything like that? Improving stability. This could be anything from balancing on one foot to, being stable and carrying some object. Or even something simple as being stable when performing a plank. And the last thing, improving hip flexibility. So, you know, I guess for this, I would as I would ask her, relatively how flexible her hip is. So based on that, I can get quite an idea of, how to work around that. So, so the first question will be really easy and really open ended. So it's asking, what does being physically fit mean to you? So from here, I'm looking to see her perspective on being fit because everyone's definition is different. Some people think, being fit is just being strong. Some people think being fit is, more of a body composition thing, or, being fit just being able to, get out of bed and do your regular everyday life activities. Or in some cases, it's both mental and physical. And from there, I would like to discuss her past experience of fitness. So this way I can, see what she's done before in terms of what program she did, how it looked like. Another thing I want to know is, does she work alone for the most part, or was she, working with a partner, a group of people, etc., etc.? Next would be, does she follow a diet plan? So from here, I can kind of gauge if she's, um, dedicated and consistent because nutrition isn't really an easy thing to follow. And and the last thing is, were you happy with what you did in the past? So that way I can kind of, put together what she liked and hopefully bring back some things that were successful to her current goals. Um, and and from her informed consent, it says that she's still active. So from there, I would ask, what's your current routine like? Are you following a program? Are you still working by yourself, or are you still working with someone? And are you still following a nutrition plan? So, based on that and looking at her past experience, I can kind of mesh together what I think would help both of us achieve her goals effectively and in a way that's manageable for both of us. So after that, I would like to discuss, what obstacles there may be. So this could be, is her environment a limiting factor in reaching her success? Is it access to equipment? Because I know some equipment can produce certain results, other equipment can't. Is it a mental thing? Is there like a confidence thing? Is she not, does she think she can't do certain things? And and is there a support system around? So are there friends, family, or resources she has access to where she can find, additional help in achieving her goals? And and from there, I would ask her, you know, what can a coach do to help you reach your goals? So we'll discuss, what she expects me to do, and using my knowledge from that I learned from my previous classes, I can formulate, you know, some guides. I can educate her on, programming, add in what I think will be beneficial in terms of nutrition and so forth. And the last thing I want to ask her is, what are you hoping to get out of this program outside of reaching our goals? So this could be anything from, education, because obviously we're only been working together for 12 weeks. So, she may want to learn more so she can, program for herself out after this whole thing is done. She has resources to work by herself to achieve new goals and so forth. And lastly, I'll just say thank you for your time and ask if there are any other questions, comments, or concerns you may have. And that's it. Thanks.